All right, Crusader. So as soon as I just got done breaking down 9.0, here comes another huge update from no other than Sister Hayla. I think that's how you say her name. I'm glad it's her though. Man, like to meet her in person. Anyways, uh, she goes on saying, "Hello, Space Marines. Since it's summer and everyone deserves a break, please expect fewer updates in August." Which, in my breakdown of 9.0, we kind of knew this was going to happen. This community update will be shorter than usual, but we promise it's filled with good news. Um, a whole new year of free content is coming. As announced last month, the second year of content is in the making with both free and DLC content. This second year means a new season pass too. This season pass will grant players access to new DLC content. Overall, it will work the same way as year one did. So let's see what's going to be free. That right there means slow drip through the whole year, unfortunately. But I mean, hey, at least we know stuff is in the works. Possibly we might see something in September, October, hopefully. I mean, that's just me, but I mean, September, you're what, towards the end, so maybe October-ish Crusaders, I don't know. Uh New PvP map, that's cool. Like I said, my I've been saying it. PvP is awesome. I just wish either they go all the way with it or just chalk it up as ZL. But anyways, this new map is set on Avrax. It's a mix of close quarters with long hallways, which is always a fun mix. This fifth map will be available for every PvP game mode. All right, cool. Now this one is very cool, Crusaders. This one right here, this game mode sounds amazing, to say the least. New game mode, Helbrute Onslaught. Just already sounds pretty dope. This new map will be introduced with patch 10, and will coincide with the release of the new PvP game mode, Helbrute Onslaught. Now this is where it's going to bring me back to PvP right here, Crusaders. If anything, like, well, I hope it's done right. Put it that way. I hope this game mode is done right. With obviously, I'm going to test it, try it out, and I really hope from what the details is of this game mode, I hope they nail this because this will bring everybody back to PvP in some sort of way. Maybe not the Space Marine versus Chaos Marine PvP, but hopefully they can change that up as well because I did like PvP when it first came out. So, anyways, I would definitely be playing this mode. Essentially, two teams of Chaos Marines will fight to control strategic areas, but also take control of a Hellbrute, which that's fucking awesome. The first team to take control of an objective gets to control the Hellbrute until the opposite team takes it down. And we all know how easy those are to take down, right? One player gets to control the Hellbrute at a time, and this player will be picked randomly amongst players who participated in securing the control point. To have the Hellbrute on their side, the team that failed to secure the first control point will need to slay the Hellbrute before securing the new designated control point. Controlling the Hellbrute grants the team a strong advantage. Duh. By killing will also rewards point to the opposite team. I wonder what. Oh, so just regular points or whatever. The Hellbrute uses Hellbrute Thunderhammer and melee in a play. Okay, so basically what we are already used to in PvE siege mode, as far as the Hellbrute. Now we actually get to run around that diabolical mechanical machine, essentially. Yeah, no, this already has me excited to say the least to come back to PvP. All right, and the people have voiced their opinions for so long, and finally we get to see uh, a flamethrower within Space Marine, just like during the campaign mission when Titus was walking around. I can't think of the name. I'm kind of tired. All right, so I can't think of the name of the flamethrower that is used. The lore accurate name, I should say. I can't think of it right now. But anyways, um, new weapons will be added. And last month we revealed the power axe. This month we're happy to announce the Pyrecannon. Uh, this weapon is ideal to dispatch hordes. So they're already hinting at the fact that, hey, use this for siege mode. And yeah, that's, I mean, what else would you want to use it for? Especially when you get swarmed by all the Hormagaunts. So, I mean, just take a little capture there. I mean, that thing looked amazing. And I don't know if it's just me, Crusaders, but this kind of reminds me of a salamander holding this weapon. It could be me and maybe the coloring, just the the vignette that they put around the character when you are in heavy stance mode. Um, but yeah, this strangely reminds me of Salamander, which I hope it is. But yeah, I really can't wait for that thing to come along. That's going to be amazing. Hell, it might even be like the new primary for all heavies, but I don't know. We'll see. But it does limit uh, the range of this. So you're going to be getting up in there, especially when new enemies warp in and or jump in for the Tyranids. Uh, oh man, so many possibilities going through my head right now. Like, what would be your secondary to this build? And I wonder if a new slew of perks are going to be added because of this. Uh, will kind of get rid of that Melta perk where it's like Melta only. I don't know. I don't know. That thing just looks amazing. All right, but moving on, new Majora's enemy, Chaos Spawn. New Majora's enemy will also reinforce the Chaos Force, the Chaos Spawn. This abomination has 3 different variations, each with their own moveset and abilities. So this is possibly one of them amongst the other 3. I mean, this thing's just gnarly looking. Really loving it. Those horns, though, man, that's okay. Okay, so I kind of talked trash in the last one. I'm not going to like a severely amount of trash talking. I was like, I don't know when we're ever going to see another update, but at least we have answers now, and this is what we all been waiting for, Crusaders. Ever since this last update, we've kind of been left in the dark until what, day and a half ago now. Like, I don't know. I'm kind of wake. Um, and now this update. So after summer, so October, hopefully, come on. Um, I'm super pumped now. I mean, that thing just looks crazy. The little crab claw thing, the horns, very cool. I love the direction they're going with it. All right, so new game mode and modifiers. Finally, a new variation will be added to PvE to bring replayability to the game. So you might remember when the 4.0 update brought a modifier that forced team members to stay close to each other, right? To get their shield back. Following your feedback, we decided to remove this feature and rework it and bring it back later. Integrated the new game mode along with new gameplay modifiers each week. Ooh, that's really interesting. So kind of like what they do on Dark Tide, where certain levels you know that level like in and out, but then they have like a lights out mode where there is no lighting of the level and you have to either rely on a flashlight or uh just the ambient little lights that are around, maybe like a barrel that's on fire or something like that to guide you through the levels as best as possible. And of course your gunfire or grenades going off, what have you. So that's pretty interesting. I wonder. Oh man, there's so many things you could do with that. That is pretty cool. The new game mode will come with patch 10. Um, and the modifier that they mentioned above will be implemented later, though. New free cosmetics and exotic weapons will be also granted for the completion of this new challenge. Ooh, man. Okay. I'm excited. I'm excited. Stay tuned. Reveal more on that later. All right. So Year 2 season pass is on its way. Without spoiling too much, we can already tease you about a few things. First off, the Black Templar champion, which we all know um, is coming thanks to the quote unquote leaks, even though mods have access to everything the devs have. So, uh, not much is a surprise. There'll be brand new chapters as well as returning chapters, which is great because now they can go back and touch on the chapters that didn't receive that much love. So that's awesome. And of course, it would be associated with the Bulwark. I mean, come on. Last but not least, is the second season pass will be coming with patch 10 and will be available for purchase in September, or unless you have the Ultimate Edition, which you get all that stuff. And then, of course, the increase for Siege, 50% in experience from July to August 5th. So that's pretty cool. Trust me, I've been taking advantage of this ever since we've been doing runs on Siege mode. Myself, Snatcher, and McFly. I've been running nothing but Vanguard and Heavy, and kind of abandoned. Sorry. Anyways, tired. Also abandoned my other class. Like for a while on live stream, I was uh, trying to power level my tactical class, and the only one left now is Bulwark. So I would definitely be leveling up those two classes during this whole thing. Um, Hotfix 8.1, following this release of 8.0 Siege update, some reported connection stability. I mean, some really. It's like every time I play, there's some type of lag issues. It just doesn't seem. I don't know. Disconnects. Lots of disconnects with what I've been uh, experiencing. Aim to fix these issues. All right, we'll check out. You can check out that. Patch 9 rolled out a few days ago. You can read all the stuff there, or you can just watch my video of the full breakdown and kind of my thoughts and what I experienced so far. But patch 9 is really what Siege mode and the game really needed. Uh, yeah, hats off. Really, I mean, this is what we needed. I really don't see any negatives. There are some weapons like the heavy bolter where just you see it on paper. Oh, okay, let me try it out, and it just doesn't do anything. But yeah, just check out the video. A lot more thoughts and stuff like that. And we also acknowledge the persistent connectivity uh, connectivity issues. While this patch won't fully solve them, they're activating. Okay, so yeah, they rehashing the same thing that we already talked about in the last video. Want to wish a good summer, relaxing holidays if you're lucky enough to have some. If not, don't forget you have duty elsewhere, Space Marine, bar socials, blah blah blah. Hey, so Crusaders, this is huge. I mean, just 9 just secretly released, update 9 out of the blue, and then all of a sudden we now have a follow up for stuff to come in next, couple months or even next year. So I'm excited. I hope you're excited, especially for this. This is crazy. You know how many people be wanting to use heavy after this now? Once this weapon drops, nobody wants to play any of the classes except for heavy for a while. But I'm really excited for PvP in the aspect of the Helbrute. So, I mean, could Grimdark Crusader come back to PvP and stop talking shit about it? I don't know. We'll see. But that remains to be seen. Anyways, Crusader is kind of a shorter video than my last one. Yeah, Thursday's right around the corner. I'll see you then. Have a good one.